Hello, everyone. This is Tamora Hughes, and I am with the Illinois Small Business Development Center at Greater Englewood, and we're very happy that you are joining us on this uh, online training session. We will be speaking from the topic about doing business in Illinois. This information will be provided for entrepreneurs and small business owners as we share information with you in this presentation. We will now begin our session and take you through the steps on how to start a small business. So the training is being available and made available through the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunities, through the Office of Entrepreneurship, Innovation, and Technology. The Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity is very pleased to be able to provide this Starting Your Business in Illinois presentation. And also attached, you will find in your registration a digital handbook that you can then help to create, operate, and expand your business. If you're starting or you're owning your own business, it's a great time to be excited and to help you not be frightened about what you want to do. There's so many things to consider, definitely, as it relates to location, size, number of employees, ownership structure, and so on. And then there are also anxieties concerning where do I start? Am I over my head? Will I make it? So this is where you want to start right here, getting information that is pertinent to developing a strong infrastructure. And you want to start by having some confidence. So we would like for you to familiarize yourself with the things that you'll see in the handbook and also to utilize the programs and services that will be made available to you through the Illinois Department of Commerce. And then also the handbook is designed to answer as many basic questions as it gears toward smaller companies, which make up over 98% of businesses in Illinois. The Office of Entrepreneurship and Innovation and Technology, you can contact them at any time at the information on the screen. And you'll see also the mailing address, the 800 number, as well as the website. So let's get started. Starting up your business. Starting your business is what you will need to do in laying the foundation of a successful business. And some of the things we'll talk about today is feasibility checklist, starting your business checklist, business plan, and business structure and registration. Feasibility checklist. It is a checklist that should be your first step in evaluating a business idea before investing extensive time, money, and an effort to process starting your business. So you want to make sure you go through a feasibility checklist that we will show you in a minute. This can then be used to help you analyze, even if you're an existing business, any opportunities or new ventures that you should consider. And it's also going to cover the questions that you should concentrate on in areas that must seriously be considered in order to determine if your idea represents a real business opportunity. The next thing is your checklist for starting a business. So after you've determined that you do have capacity and that this business is feasible and it is a good business idea and model, then you want to use this checklist for starting the business to keep you on track and make sure that you have all the components you need for a business. Then the next step then would be developing a business plan. Development of a business plan is just another important item in starting a new business. and should be then your second step to establishing the credibility of the venture. The plan should help you guide through the business, should guide through the business owner through the business goals and objectives, the marketing, the financial strategies, and services as an introduction to any potential investor if outside financing is required. So we'll spend a little bit of time on how to develop the business plan. And then the last thing is then your business structure and registration. So you will need to know what type of structure you would like. There are several ways to organize a business in Illinois, and each have advantages and also disadvantages that have to be weighed against your practical needs and goals. But before starting a business structure, you probably should have a conversation and discuss it with an attorney and or an accountant. So let's look at feasibility checklist and what's involved. Perhaps most of the most crucial problems you will face after expressing an interest in starting a new business or capitalizing on an apparent opportunity in your existing business is determining the feasibility of your idea. Getting into real business at the right time is simple advice, but advice that is extremely difficult to implement. The Illinois Small Business Development Center, the SBDC, here at the Greater Englewood would also like to assist you in this. So we are available alongside other SBDCs that may be closer to you in the state. And there's a link where you can actually go and see our directory and search by your zip code. But with your feasibility checklist, there's some things that you should consider in doing a preliminary analysis. That is your general personal considerations, your desired outcome, your preliminary income statement, your market analysis, specific personal considerations, general project descriptions, requirements for success, major flaws, your customer base, and your competition, sales, supply, expenses, miscellaneous items, and venture feasibilities should all be considered in seeing if your idea, your concept, your model is feasible. And here's a checklist in case you want to see it. You will also find this in the book, the digital book that is provided and connected to this presentation. And in this checklist, you can actually look at it and determine based upon the things you have and don't have if you can begin to check off all things that are available. And if there's something that you have not done, then this is your guide to help you in accomplishing those items. You will now need a business plan. And a business plan is a description of your proposed or existing business, and it should include information related to your business product or services, your market, your marketing strategy, your manufacturing process, anything related to ownership and who owns it, your management structure, also the needs that you have for your organization, for personnel, and for financials and projections. So with a business plan, it should be well prepared and it should serve then two functions. And the first is just a basic management tool that helps to guide the future direction of your company. You need a roadmap. Then the second thing is a mandatory document if you plan on seeking business financing. So what's in a business plan? In a basic business plan, you will find the plan summary, the company in the industry, the company name and information. You'll find products or services, market analysis, market strategy, operations, management and organization, the schedule of activities of what you will do, any critical risk and problems that might be related to your business, and then also financial information. In your financials, we've provided a screenshot for you, and this is also in the book, of what financials you will need to pull together. Again, these are projected cash flow statements, or if you are an existing business, you can utilize this from your past activity. So you'll notice this is cash flow. So it is asking you what you project as cash to come in, and also what you project as expenses, meaning things that you have to pay. It will leave you with a bottom line of what's left after you've paid expenses, and also then your ending cash. This is a projected income statement. In your income statement, you will show your receipts, your gross receipts, how much sales you did. It will also show you your profit, your net profit, your gross profit, and then also your expenses. And these are just some. You may have some others. So you can list ones that are not listed here, and it'll be able to show your total expenses, then also then your profit and loss before taxes, and then also anything related to income tax, and then profit after taxes, as well as any kind of withdrawals and proprietorship or partnerships that have to be divvied up, and then any undistributed profit or loss. And this would be your income statement. Then you have your balance sheet, and you'll notice here it is listed at assets, and then also liabilities and capital. So you will fill out information, and it's very explanatory. As your assets, meaning what you have on hand, cash that you have right now, money that you're operating right now, and then also liabilities, meaning what kind of loans you have, and any kind of other kinds of liabilities and things that you have to pay. You will need to do a projection balance sheet in your business plan. So now we went through that fairly quickly. The book will give you some more details on how to put together your business plan. And now we're going to move on to resources. So here's some resources that are made available to you. If you are incorporating or developing a corporation, you'll want to look at the resources here on this page, either in Springfield through the Illinois Secretary of State Business Services, or if you are in Chicago through the Chicago office. Due to closures and things of that nature of our businesses and our offices being virtual, you will need to reach out via online or telephone for further assistance. If you are looking to do your license, your registration, your permits, and any other kind of additional assistance, you'll have to go to the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, and you'll see their information there along with their website. And then also you can go to the First Stop Business Information Center, and you'll see their information there. You'll see their 800 number, and also any programs that are made available through them. You'll see the website link. Tax requirements will be for your business. Your federal tax requirements, you will have to go through the IRS and the Internal Revenue Service, and there are phone numbers there for you. And then state tax requirements, you'll have to go through the Illinois Department of Revenue Central Registration Division. You will find their phone numbers, you will find the website, and also you can send emails with inquiries for either offices. Here are some additional resources that you may or may not be aware of. Of course, the American Small Business Development Center in the state of Illinois, which Greater Englewood is one of those institutions. And then you have other online business resources like Business USA, Illinois Job Bank Link, the chambers of commerce are also made available to you, and other kinds of business and trade professional or associations. Financial considerations. You will have to look for, and you're requiring additional support with government grants, loans, and other financial options. You can go to the SBA for SBA loans and also grant search tools that are available on their website, or you can go to grants.gov, which is a federal tool to search government grants that might be available, or also the SBA has a book entitled The ABCs of Borrowing, and you can get further information on that link in order to understand the process of borrowing money from a bank, and then also how to borrow from other lending institutions. Then any banking services that you have to do, it will require that you have a EIN number, or they may call it an FEIN number, which is a federal employer identification number. So you will need to go to the IRS website in order to register and get an EIN number for your business, and the link is there. Now let's move on to business operations. You first need to determine, after you've done your business plan or working on a draft of it, determining your business location. The location of your business often is determined by then the type of business that you're going to be doing. Many sole proprietor operations, they run from their home. So indeed, some occupations make that desirable, and you are entitled to certain tax deductions, which can be determined by discussing your business situation with an attorney or an accountant. You also need to check local ordinances regarding owning and operating a business from your home. But if you're not operating from your home, you will need to then open an office. Also may have to consider temporary and emergency personnel to help you get started, public relations and social media, and making sure that you're getting the word out about who you are and what you do. And then if there are special things that you have that you've created and that belong only to you, you may have to consider patents, trademarks, and copyrights. So this has been our presentation for starting your business in Illinois and doing business in Illinois. If you have further questions, you may contact us at the Illinois Small Business Development Center at Greater Englewood. You'll see our website there and our phone number. So let's go be successful in all you do. Thank you and have a nice day.